What is going on, boys? Swaggy's here. I apologize for the really late video for today, but just wanted to get through the actual video stuff here. So yeah, this is a CatNap recall VHS tape by officially Mob Entertainment for the upcoming Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. So that any further ado though, I wanted to go ahead and get into this. It looked really interesting, and I wanted to check it out. So any further ado though, like I said, link will be down below to catch the video itself. Please go check it out, and of course, form your own theories about what's going on and what's gonna happen in Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. So that any further ado though, let's get into this video. Number distractions.
What's the time?
Ooh.
Playtime!
Okay, playtime code. So we got the same kind of intro for the. I forgot what those guys were, but there's CatNap. Smiling critters, those guys, yeah. Okay, but this is a sort of recall, so this is them getting recalled back, right?
The wind's really scary. I can't sleep.
Hey, we'll be okay, guys. I promise.
Okay.
All winds blow away.
Had to check to make sure this was not the same video I saw before a while ago. Ooh, there's the door. There's CatNap. Ooh.
CatNap! Please, help us go to sleep, CatNap.
We need it, CatNap. Please help us. Sleep.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is. That's creepy.
Everyone knows Huggy Wuggy and Poppy Playtime, but are your children safe from Playtime Co.'s latest toy?
Ooh.
What you've seen here is Playtime Co.'s own Smiling Critters, a limited series cartoon meant to celebrate the release of the toys sharing its name. Yet both now face the fire sparked by the inclusion of one key member. This is CatNap. And like the others of his line, you just pull his little tail and seems innocent enough. However, parents across the country report their children experiencing strange and often violent nightmares. And beside them, their little grinning CatNap doll. Now, with controversy growing,
that's such a cool visual, the factory itself.
Of all CatNap toys from the Smiling Critters line, his image cleared from all promotional material. But damage already done, will disappearing be that easy? The exact cause of these incidents still unknown. Only one thing appears glaringly certain. Your children are not safe with CatNap.
They are truly not safe. Okay, so that actually ends off that thing. I'm not gonna lie. So first of all, love that they brought a new actor in this video itself, and of course we get to see a sort of in real life version of CatNap. So that honestly, the doll itself looks cute until you realize, oh yep, it's starting to give people very vicious, very horrific, very violent nightmares. With him in them. So overall, that's terrifying. I wouldn't want to ever get one of those CatNaps. And honestly, if I ever saw one, I'd burn it. But yeah, that basically ends off that sort of segment. So let me just give my general thoughts on the actual video itself. So starting off with the actual voice acting as well as performance of the actual VHS tape here. Let me just get down to that first of all, and then we're gonna go on move on to the actual the significance of the story, that it poses into the story itself. Then we'll go on to the actual animation itself for the actual CatNap part. So let's get on to it. No distractions. So basically, the voice acting and acting here were in general really cool. I love them. They were so nice. Love that they brought it sort of like a news anchor. So that's pretty interesting to see. Brings a sort of realism to the actual story itself of Poppy Playtime. That even people on the news themselves are saying, don't buy these, don't buy this product. It's really bad, and overall could affect your children's mental health, or could affect their in just their dreams. So overall, that's a really scary thought. And it does, like I said, it brings a sort of realism to the actual story itself of Poppy Playtime. And of course, was really, really interesting. I loved it. And of course, we do see, there's a little bit of a difference between, the red fog that, we see in the actual trailer itself, or the actual commercial itself, and, the sort of, almost sort of like water spray that's in this, actual official doll. So overall, nice we get to see like a sort of, what I say, real life example of of the CatNap doll, and of course the sort of in universe sort of use of the actual sleeping agent or something. I don't know. So that ain't for the though. Like I said before though, the acting here immaculate. I love it. It was really cool and overall really brought a lot of realism to the actual story itself. Now then, let me get into the actual full blown like significance of this. Let me just get into a number of distractions. So yeah, overall the significance here is really interesting because we do see a news anchor talking about a product of Playtime Co. So overall that does, not only introduce this sort of like a sort of like a building story in like basically just like how people are actually buying these products from Playtime Co., reporting these incidents, and to the point where it's basically going on to national news. That's really interesting because, like I said, it does show a more grounded, more realism to the actual world of stuff, but it also brings up a sort of like just how bad that their situations sometimes are with not being able to trust Playtime Co. being publicly told in the news. Like it's crazy. If your products are told to be extremely unsafe, that's one thing. It's basically it's one thing to be told that your product is just unsafe at the moment. It's another thing to be told that your entire company and everything you produce is considered dangerous and that nobody should buy your products. That's really interesting. And of course, it probably also leads down to the actual downfall of Playtime Co. But other than that, just in general, I love the significance. That of the news anchor basically reporting this is overall that's really interesting. I love it so much. Now then, though, yeah, let me get into the actual animation itself for the actual commercial. So I'm gonna get into a number of distractions. So the commercial itself was really interesting. I love it. The animation itself looked spectacular for it, and of course that VHS effect, chef's kiss, just adds the finer details to it. And overall, just in general, I love it so much. It's so well done, and overall looks amazing. Now then, though, with all that being said and done, though, let's get into the actual, second part of it itself. But before we get into that, yeah, notification bell, like and subscribe. It helps us so much to the channel itself, so please consider doing that. And of course, like I said before, link will be down below for the actual video itself. So please go check it out. They work really hard to support, so please, like I said, check them out. Other than that, yeah, like I said before, though, notification bell. If you want to be notified whenever I do. If you want to be notified for whenever new videos come out for the channel itself, that's basically a necessity. Yeah. If you want to be notified, notification bell. That's basically that makes a ton of sense. So other than that, just in general, yeah. Also, comment down below your theories about how the story of Poppy Playtime is going to end up intertwining in chapter 3, and of course your theories about what's going on with the actual Playtime Co.'s CatNap in the comments below. I'll be sure to respond to as many comments as I can. So yeah, like I said, please don't be afraid to not at me or anything like that in the comments below if you want to be if you want to get a response. But other than that, just in general, like I said before though, let's move on to the actual second part of the video. So number of distractions. So yeah, basically how this part goes is I basically just get into more detail, and of course just I basically just get more into depth on the stuff that I was already talking about, like the actual voice acting, as well as the actual acting in general here. And then of course I get into more detail basically. Now then, without any further ado though, let's just get started. Number of distractions with the actual voice acting and acting in the actual video itself. So yeah, overall, like I said before though, the voice acting here was immaculate. I loved it. It was so cool. It's so well done, and the acting itself so well done as well. I'm not gonna lie. Not only does the actual actors themselves possess a sort of suit that you see people on television to be portraying, but also you can see a sort of just definite realism with the actual actual like news being broadcasted there. WLE 4 channel 4 WLE, the actual news station. That's really cool, and I love it so much. Now then though, of course I love everything about it. It makes it just not only enhances the sort of realism in the actual video itself with the sort of box around the actual clip that they're presenting, but overall just in general the actual vibe and tone of the actors themselves does portray a sort of live audience kind of feel. So overall, I love that. That's so well done. Such nice details, and I love it so much. Other than that, though, yeah, voice acting on top, acting on top. So honestly, love it. Now then, let's get on to the actual significance in the story itself, or the actual story significance, and of course, the actual animation itself. Let's get on to it. No distractions. So the story significance here. Like I said before, though, yeah, the realism is immaculate, and I love that they brought this in, and of course, the very much the very obvious answer of like, oh yeah, obviously, Playtime Co. is going under fire at this moment, and of course, we know where this could probably be placing, itself on the timeline, as maybe either before the downfall, like the official, bankruptcy of, or like how would I say it, shutdown. Basically, this is a little bit before the actual company of Playtime Co. officially does go under. But yeah, overall though, love to see that they still at this point do produce still produce toys. But of course, like I said, those toys are not normal. They're very weird, have weird things that they do, and of course start affecting people that buy their toys. So overall, love it, so well done, and of course, like I said, brings so much realism, so much like in real life presence, and of course just brings all this really down to earth. So overall, without any further ado, love it. It's so cool, and I love it so much. Now then, though, the actual animation itself, like I said before, though, everything about the actual animation itself was immaculate. I loved it. I loved this little cartoon style that we see for the actual the commercial itself, but also just how detailed that CatNap gets as soon as he opens his mouth to pour out that sleeping gas. Overall, that was immaculate. I love that. That was so cool. That was so well done. And of course, just in general, like I said before, the actual just animation itself is on top. The movement themselves is immaculate. The lighting is immaculate. And of course, that VHS effect just adds so much, to the actual story or the actual animation itself. So overall, the animation itself, super well done. The basically the sort of, story, significance, super well done as well. I love it. And of course, the acting itself and voice acting, immaculate. Now then, with all that being said and done, that does kind of conclude the actual video itself. So like I said before, link down below, end card right here. Please go check out the video itself. They worked really hard in their support, so please, like I said, check them all out. They all worked really hard, so please, consider checking them out. Of course, other than that, like I said before, like and subscribe. It helps out so much to the channel itself, so please consider doing that. And of course, yeah, and end card right here. Please, check out that video as well. That's another one of my videos. Let me rephrase that. I apologize. But yeah, like I said, another end card right here for another one of my videos. If you're interested in catching that, so please consider check that out. And of course, notification bell. I try to upload basically twice every day, so please, if you want to be, see any of my content in the future, notification bell. It's basically just gonna let you know as soon as the video come out. Yeah, like I said, I gotta rephrase some things. But overall, like I said, notification bell. Check it out if you want to. Other than that, comment down below your favorite segment of the actual video itself, and or your thoughts on this video, or your theories on what CatNap not only will do in the actual chapter itself, but what you think, how the story develops in the future. Well, that being said and done, though, I'm gonna go now. So have a great day, and I'll be seeing you boys tomorrow. So honestly, take care of yourself, and hope to see you guys back again. And I hope to see you guys back again. Sorry, my brain's just not working today. So I'll be seeing you boys later. Yeah, later.